¿Qué onda, pandilla de Lethal Games? Bienvenidos nuevamente a una nueva campaña de esto que se llama Red Dead Redemption. Este es un juego de Rockstar. Salió para la generación pasada o... Bueno, la generación de Xbox 360 y Play 3, porque ya no sé en qué generación estamos. No sé si el Xbox Neo y el Xbox Neo, sí. El PlayStation Neo y el Xbox One son nuevas, ya no sé. Para ustedes entenderán. Salió para el Play 3 y para el 360. Juego de vaqueritos. Está viendo la presentación. Ok. Disculpen si de repente me quedo callado, es para que visualicen un poco el arte que maneja este juego.
I, for one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us.
Un poco el cómo bueno, están leyendo, ¿no?
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access.
Como la manera de pensar de la gente en ese momento, los colonizadores, ¿no? Cuando llegaron a América. Esto se sitúa en el sur de Estados Unidos, norte de México. Y es más o menos el... No sé si... Creo que ya es como a finales del viejo oeste, si mal no recuerdo. Pues bueno, la gente cree o creía fragantemente que ayudaban a los pobladores que eran originarios de las tierras, ¿no?
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can.
Es un juego que los disfruté mucho y bueno, sabrán que los sandbox es uno de mis géneros favoritos porque puede ser una estupidez así grandísima. Aquí no es tanto de locura, realmente te entretienes con la historia. Y pues realmente el gameplay no, o más bien a pesar de que no hay tantísimas ciudades, yo nunca me aburrí haciéndolo, bueno, llegando de ciudad a ciudad. Está muy bueno el juego, ya veremos cómo nos va. Oh, sí.
Apparently, the John's family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
Muchas viejitas interesadas.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other. And who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Pues sí.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to
Es
ask
cuestión de
me.
interpretación, amiguita.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
Armadillo. O armadillo. O como le quieran llamar. Tenemos hermanos Hauser. Ya saben, los genios detrás de GTA. Todos se ven decentes, menos nuestro personaje. Pues bueno, empezamos con un pequeño tutorial como en todos los juegos, más o menos, para que te digan cuáles son los controles. O sea, si ven la ambientación. Corre un tanto chistoso. Es muy personaje Rockstar, así como que se mueve medio raro al correr. Miren. Los caballitos, cómo se ven los caballitos. Se ve bonito. Y a pesar de ser de la generación pasada, se ve bien. Se ve coqueto. Me gustaría una remasterización. O ya que salga el Red Dead, lo que sea, ¿no? Señor Marston.
You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
Es como el típico borrachito, ¿no? De esos tiempos. Hasta el típico tipo del piano. Las señoritas. Miren. Esta es en realidad la segunda entrega espiritual del juego. De la saga, digamos que de Red Dead. El primero es Red Dead Revolver. Ese personalmente no lo jugué. Ok, subimos igual como con... Ok. Agarré uno para frenar. Perdón. Que no sabía cómo frenar.
That's right.
Ain't taking nobody up to the port in a long time. Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for years now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. What kinds of soldiers around back then?
Why'd they leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians, or maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how things is. So what are you doing up at the fort?
I'm looking for an old friend.
Well, like I said, you ain't gonna find many folk around those
¿Qué otras
parts these
cosas
days.
lindas?
Don't you do find about as sociable as most readback cute.
O un poco desagradables es que toda la fauna, hay muchísima fauna,
Well, he ain't been friends for a
entonces
long time.
pues
Are you planning
todo
on
puede
spending any
atacarte.
time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't
Hay
planning
que
on
ir con
staying
un poco
very
de
long.
cuidado también.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are. Not like
Y
thieves
caray, otros sandbox, ¿no? Para no quitarle la costumbre al buen
I'm a
Fher.
married man, I'm afraid.
Al buen Fher hablando de mí mismo, ¿no? En tercera persona. Pero, o tal vez soy yo, no sé. Pero, o sea, fíjense el detalle que hay en todos lados. O sea, desde el tren,
I think I heard his name.
los caminos, las montañas, o sea, todo se ve muy bonito. Bueno, a mí me encantó realmente. Toda esta ambientación, todo esto.
You ain't very talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me. There's things
Y
you
como
better
saben,
off
pues
not knowing.
es el medio de transporte principal del caballo. Ya veremos, ¿no? Más adelante hay unas sorpresillas, pero no es cuestión de acostumbrarse todavía.
Damn coyotes. What a waste of good meat. Not far now, Mr.
Vieron
Marston.
ahí
The
como
fort's
había
just over this hill.
un cadáver.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Listen, mister. This here's what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Gracias, señor. Gracias, borrachito del pueblo. Lelelele, lelelele, lelelele.
Come on, easy up now. Bill! Bill, I've come for you!
William, sal de ahí.
Bill Williamson! Come out here right
William
now!
Williamson. Así se le dice a los Bill, ¿no? Digo, a los William Bill.
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh,
Ya son 3. Híjole.
do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me?
Sí, sí, señor. Te estoy implorando.
You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge. No more Dutch. And no more you. Implored. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
¿Me está diciendo que soy escuálido?
Well,
Ay. Esa pistolita que le iba a hacer a esos pistolones. Y bueno, así es como acaba el juego de Red Dead Redemption. Ya nos dispararon, ya nos morimos. Duró menos de 15 minutos el juego. Y pues bueno, muchísimas gracias. Ah, no es cierto. Aquí es donde empiezan los primeros traficadores de órganos. Va a amanecer el pobre señor John Marston al lado de una bañera con muchos hielos y con aberturas en los costados. Sí, sí, sí. Nuevos amigos, viejos problemas. Cemetery. El sheriff. Aquí también, bueno, ya lo iremos explicando más adelante. Buenos días.
Well, you're alive.
so it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarlane.
Hola, Bonifacia.
Miss Bonnie McFarlane.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarlane. I don't know.
Huh. So what were you doing?
Just trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Un poquito.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life.
Señorita McFarlane.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
Ah, qué señorita. Luego presentándose, ¿no? Soy la señorita McFarlane. Señorita. Una vieja loca. Ay, me duele. Ay, me duele. Reúnete con Bonnie. Vayamos con Bonnie. Esto me da mucha risa cómo corren los personajes de Rockstar. Igual recuerdan a Nico Bellic. Caminaba igual. Así. Bueno, más bien corría así.
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Sí, señorita.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
I sure can use an extra pair of hands around here. Let's see if we can get you back in the saddle.
Camino con Bonnie. ¿Qué pasa, Bonnie? ¿Nos besaremos? Recuerda que yo soy el señor Marston. Y si soy señor, seguramente tengo a una mujer por
There's
ahí.
the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarlane.
Okay, let's see if you can still ride a horse. Come on, time for you to see what a real ranch looks like.
A la madre. Esa sí no lo vi venir. Es que los caballos aquí me impresionan cómo se ven.
To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
Aquí nos está dando un poquito, pues ya sabe, ¿no? Eso de más o menos dónde comprar las cosas y
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase.
la.
Yeah! That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished, bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good when it makes things better.
Las vaquitas.
That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl.
Es un paseo por todo,
And here
¿no?
we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head
Un
out on
paseo así
patrol.
rapidísimo de
Get
que
no
encontramos
complaint from
aquí
me,
en
Miss McFarlane.
el granero. A un lado.
Well, are we going inside?
Ve a casa con Bonnie. Oh, ¿esa es una invitación? Bueno, ya.
cold drink, Mr. Marston.
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot, then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house, and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Mr. Marston,
Miss McFarland.
remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do.
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
Ahora sí, vamos a
I want to
disparar.
see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time. We'd best get moving. This is a dangerous time of night for us.
Sí, señorita. Ahí voy, ahí voy. Yo quiero este. Tómate tu tiempo.
Right, follow me. Keep your eyes peeled for anything suspicious.
Bueno, aquí ya vemos indicios de electricidad, ¿no?
Thank you,
No está
Mr.
todo
Marston.
iluminado,
I
pero
feel
ya
a lot
sale.
happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team.
No, por aquí.
Look, those damn rabbits are at the crops again. Get down and give me a hand, will you?
Ahí vi. Eso no lo quería hacer.
Let's see that rifle. I want a couple of these for the pot. Good shot. Shoot. Thank you, Mr. Marston. Looks like we'll be having rabbit stew tomorrow.
De nada.
Let's get back on the horses and see what else is going on. We should keep moving. There's still a ways to go. If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
Was that a coyote? Get those pests before they scare the livestock.
Let's go!
Nice shot! Yeah! Come on, they're headed for the chicken coop.
Ahí,
Let's
ahí,
go.
ahí.
Come on, boys.
Ok.
That coyote won't be back. That's it, damn coyote.
Yeah!
Estos coyotes.
Well, we got rid of the coyote. I just wish we'd saved all the chickens. You know, you can actually handle a rifle.
It's something I've had a little experience in.
Maybe Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
Here we are.
Ok.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarland.
Tenemos una cita.
That Bonnie is a right pretty girl. Wouldn't look at me, though. How are you doing?
How are you today?
Ok.
I'm eagerly awaiting.
Vamos a guardar la partida. Guardando. Ok, cambiar a todos. Ay. Pues bien, pandilla, ha sido la introducción de Red Dead Redemption. Pues digamos que pasamos el primer tutorial, o más o menos así, enseñándonos a grandes rasgos lo que es este juego. Y pues la historia que vamos a ir llevando, ¿no? Del buen John Marston. Aquí vemos un poco de fauna y todo eso. Y en el siguiente episodio creo que ya va a haber un poco más de acción y todo ese tipo de cosillas. Y ya veremos. De mi parte sería todo. Ya saben que si pues, les agradan estas campañas, se pueden seguir suscribiendo. Muchísimas gracias a la pandilla que ya es parte de esta bonita familia. Cada vez vamos aumentando más y más. Y eso nos da muchísimo gusto. De mi parte sería todo. Ahora sí me despido. Muchísimas gracias. Cuídense mucho. Bye bye.